Alrighty, welcome to Cooking with Brown Boy. Today we're going to teach you how to make refried beans with the canned beans, the Sun Vista pinto beans. I'm your cook, chef, Brown Boy, coming to you live here from Garden Grove, California. And this is going to be quick and easy. Again, here are your ingredients. All we need is some minced garlic. Some, how do you say that? Epazote? What? Epazote de comer, Mexicana, tea herb. Hey, wait, that says Mexican. And then we have here an onion. And that's going to be seedless serranos. And I'm going to teach you a little trick of how to do seedless serranos. But in just a second, I'm going to show you how to make Mexican refried beans with beans from a can. All right, on this recipe, you want to de-seed these Serrano peppers. Now, here's a trick that I used right here. If you can see right there, you use a spoon and you just go all the way down and you get all those seeds right out, just like that. Let me grab one more for you. You're going to grab, I cut it in half, and then you're going to grab the spoon, just top it off right in there, and then you're going to use it down like that, and then take all those seeds out. Simple, easy, fast, done. See? Look at that. Easy. Okay, first things first, we're going to turn on the fire, and then in this nice big pot I've got the what is that again? Lard. It is lard that's just going to melt down all the way to liquid form, and then after we get it down to liquid, we're going to throw in the onions and the Serrano peppers. Okay, I got it to melt down all the way, and I'm going to give it a little bit longer. I want it really nice and super duper hot, so I'm just going to wait another minute. Actually, maybe even less than that. As it starts to smoke, I'm going to actually turn it down. It's already starting to smoke, and I'll be right back after I put everything in. Now, the reason I'm putting them in, other people would have already put them in nice smaller pieces, but we're going to actually take these out. There's a lot of people here in this house that will not eat the onions if they're too big, so we're just going to put everything in pieces. That's why they're so big. I'm going to actually just let the flavor cook right into the oil or the lard, whatever you want to call it, and that's why we're doing that. So we'll be right back after I get everything nice and brown and cooked, and I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, all I'm doing is just stirring them around, and they're all going to have a nice brown finish to them when it's all done. Something like that, but all the way brown. You'll see as it gets closer. And I am going to be taking out these big chunks again because there's some folks here in my family that will love the flavor but will not like the texture of that being in their beans. I myself love it. So for those of you who want to do, just cut these up real fine and leave them in there. After these turn like a dark brown, that's when you want to actually put in the beans and whatnot. But here in this case, after these turn nice and brown, I'll be taking everything out. See how they're nice and dark? That's exactly what you're looking for. And now we could take these out. And then what we're going to put right in right after this is the rest of our ingredients. We're going to put in the minced garlic. We're going to put in the Sun Vista pinto beans. And then we're going to also put in that epazote de comer, epazote seasoning. Alright, here I'm going to pour in a little bit of the juice. Hopefully it's not too much or it starts spitting all over, but we'll see what happens. Nope, it wasn't too bad. But I am going to turn up that heat now. I did have it on low so this wouldn't spit on me. You know, I'm trying to be careful, trying to be safe. So there it is. Okay, so there's the beans in there with all the juice. I didn't pour out any of the juice. And you know what? There's one thing I did not show everyone. I am using some Grill Mates roasted garlic. I myself love the Grill Mates roasted garlic right there. It is really good, along with the epazote, and well, there's the Grill Mates right there. So I'm just going to pour that in, as you folks will see right now. And then I'm just going to get it all off of that little paper plate that I'm using. Okay, and then I'm going to let this get all nice and hot. I'm going to stir it around a little bit, and we'll be right back, okay? Alright, we are adding another can of Sun Vista, but this time I took out all the juice and I'm throwing it back in there with it right now. Bye, girls! Now all I've done is just cranked up that heat, get everything nice and hot, get everything stirred up in there, and let the beans cook for a little bit. Get them all nice and cooked on the inside. Even though they're already cooked, we're re-cooking them so they get nice and hot on the inside, and then we'll get to smashing. If by chance some of your you think it's a little bit too runny, too juicy, I always put in some more butter. If you don't want to put more manteca in there, if you don't have enough and it still just comes out, you can put in some more butter, and it's just amazing what more butter or even some more of that good old lard would do to your dish after you put it in there. So we'll be right back. Oh yeah, I got everything up to a nice boil like that. See that? And I'm stirring everything nice and neat. And then I think in a second here or two, give it a couple more minutes. I'm gonna stir it up a couple more times, turn down the heat, and then smash. Okay, I tried to use this other masher, was not doing the job. So I had to bring out the big boy, the one that just mashes and smashes, makes these beans know who's boss. You know, Freehold, I'm the man. I'm in charge, not you, Beaner. All right, they're still a little bit more juicier than I want, but I just wanted to show you. Those are pretty much going to be really awesome. Wifey's suggestion to tone it down on number 2, let it simmer, and see if it thickens up. We'll be back. I just threw on a couple of steaks on the oven. I mean on the stove top, and those are grilling away quite nicely. Turn it up really high so it'll sear the one side, and then in a second I'm going to turn them over so it sears the other side. Yep.
I didn't season the other side.
Man, look at them steaks. Back over here on the refried beans, I wanted to show you, it really did thicken up quite a bit. I'm still going to let it simmer down on number 2 or 3, because the consistency of it is actually pretty good. But I like mine just a little bit more. But like I said, you could have it however you want. Alright, there's your finished beans right there. Just want to show everyone the consistency of them. That's just the way I like them. A little bit thick. They don't ooze off the spoons too much. You could actually make those into some bean and cheese burritos after you let them cool down a little bit. Now they're just piping hot. Really, really hot. But very good flavor. Hey, look at them steaks. Yay. Thanks a lot for joining Cooking with Brown Boy. Hopefully I could come out with a lot better recipes. Easy recipes. Easy for you to do over the stove top. There'll be other stuff in the oven, barbecue, just all kinds of stuff. Again, thank you so much. Peace.